Roman Reigns arrested by American police for brutally attacking Paul Heyman, shocking WWE storyline. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. Voiceover. Breaking news has shaken the entire WWE Universe. The headlines read, Roman Reigns arrested by American police for a violent assault on Paul Heyman. The man who once proudly called himself the Tribal Chief is now facing serious legal trouble. The streets of Los Angeles became the scene of a jaw-dropping incident that no one saw coming, but what really happened? What drove Roman Reigns to take such drastic action against the man who once guided him to the top? Was this personal, or something far darker behind the scenes? Let's break down the full story. What led to this shocking arrest, the WWE locker room's reaction, and what it could mean for the future of Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman. The fall of the bloodline. Voiceover. For over 3 years, Roman Reigns sat on top of the WWE mountain. As the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, he ran SmackDown with an iron fist, surrounded by his bloodline, the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and with Paul Heyman as his wise man. The bloodline was dominant, feared, and unified, until it all fell apart. Tensions began to rise when cracks appeared. Jey Uso turned on Roman. Jimmy followed. Solo Sikoa showed signs of rebellion. And then Paul Heyman, the one man who always stood by Roman, started acting strange. In recent months, Paul Heyman began missing appearances. He wouldn't look Roman in the eye. On Raw, he was seen talking to Seth Rollins backstage, raising eyebrows. On SmackDown, he failed to inform Roman about scheduled matches. The once loyal Wiseman was slipping, or worse, turning. At WrestleMania 41, Roman suffered a shocking defeat at the hands of Cody Rhodes. But what stunned everyone even more was that Heyman didn't accompany Roman to the ring. Instead, he was spotted leaving the stadium in a black SUV, minutes before the match began. That was the night the Tribal Chief became a lone wolf. And Roman Reigns took it personally. Roman snaps. Voiceover. Backstage reports indicated that Roman Reigns was furious after WrestleMania. Sources claimed he destroyed a locker room, yelled at WWE officials, and even demanded Heyman be removed from WWE creative meetings. But no one expected what came next. On the May 16 episode of SmackDown, a special Bloodline Acknowledgement Ceremony was announced. Rumors swirled that it would feature the return of Roman Reigns. The show opened with Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman in the ring. Heyman looked nervous, hesitant. He claimed Roman had stepped away to regroup, and it was time for a new leader to rise. And then, Roman's music hit. The crowd erupted. The former Tribal Chief stormed down to the ring. No smile, no pyro, no entrance pose. Just rage. In what was supposed to be a symbolic segment, Roman took the mic and said just one sentence, "You turned your back on me." Then, without warning, he Superman punched Heyman. The crowd gasped. Solo stepped forward, but Roman hit him too. Then, Roman mounted Paul Heyman and delivered a brutal ground and pound assault. WWE officials ran to the ring, trying to stop the chaos, but Roman was unhinged. Blood poured from Heyman's forehead. He wasn't moving. The screen faded to black as medics rushed in. SmackDown ended in total silence. The arrest. Voiceover. Fans were left stunned. But the situation escalated beyond WWE's control. Within hours of SmackDown going off the air, TMZ broke the story. Paul Heyman had been hospitalized with serious injuries, a fractured orbital bone, broken nose, and severe concussion. But the bigger headline, Roman Reigns had been arrested by local authorities in Los Angeles. Around 11:32 p.m., LAPD arrived at the Crypto.com arena. Roman Reigns was reportedly in a private suite with his manager when he was detained. The footage, leaked online, shows officers surrounding Roman, handcuffing him, and escorting him out while a stunned WWE crew looked on. The charges: assault and battery resulting in serious bodily injury. Police spokesperson Caroline Mitchell released a statement the following morning, confirming that the victim, identified as Paul Heyman, was in stable condition but would need facial reconstruction surgery. Roman was booked and held overnight before being released on $250,000 bail. But the damage was done. Wee's reaction. Voiceover. the WWE locker room was left reeling. Triple H, in an emergency press conference, addressed the incident. Roman Reigns' actions last night were not scripted, sanctioned, or approved by WWE. We are cooperating fully with authorities and will continue to monitor Paul Heyman's condition. Effective immediately, Roman Reigns is suspended indefinitely. This statement shocked the wrestling world. Not only was Roman removed from all WWE programming, but his profile was also taken down from WWE.com's active roster. Superstars took to social media with their reactions. Cody Rhodes posted, "I don't celebrate anyone's downfall. But actions have consequences, even for the tribal chief." Jey Uso wrote, "He crossed the line. Ain't no coming back from that." Sami Zayn tweeted, "Paul Heyman may have done a lot of things, but he didn't deserve that." Kevin Owens added, "This isn't wrestling. This is criminal." Fans were divided. Some believed Roman finally snapped after years of betrayal. Others argued Heyman had it coming. But the legal system didn't see it as a wrestling storyline, they saw it as a crime. Paul Heyman speaks out. Voiceover. 10 days after the attack, Paul Heyman issued a statement from his hospital bed. In a recorded message aired exclusively on Monday Night Raw, Heyman, with a swollen face and stitched-up forehead, said, "I stood by Roman Reigns when no one else did. I sacrificed my legacy to build his. And when he fell, I never turned my back. I just stepped away to let him find himself again. But instead, he lost himself. And he tried to end me. I don't hate Roman. I pity him. Because the man I once believed in, is gone." The emotional segment left fans heartbroken. Heyman was visibly shaken, but still composed, the mark of a true veteran. And he ended the video with this line, "This isn't over, but it's no longer my war to fight." Roman's first words. Voiceover. Meanwhile, Roman Reigns broke his silence from his private residence in Tampa, Florida. In a dark Instagram Live, he spoke directly to fans. "You all think I'm a monster. You think I lost control. But you didn't see what I saw. Heyman was scheming. He was ready to hand my legacy to Seth Rollins. To Cody Rhodes. He told people I was finished. That I couldn't come back from WrestleMania. I did what any warrior would do when betrayed. I enforced respect. I took back my honor. And I don't regret a damn thing. If this ends my career, so be it. I don't care about titles anymore. I care about truth. And Heyman lied to me every single day." Roman's comments lit the internet on fire. The hashtag Free Roman trended for 72 hours. But the law didn't budge. Legal fallout. As the case against Roman Reigns moved forward, legal experts weighed in. According to California criminal law, the charge of aggravated assault could lead to up to 5 years in prison if convicted. However, Roman's legal team is reportedly pushing for a plea deal, arguing mental distress and workplace provocation.